I'm a doctor, and I need you to hear this. Whey protein, the powder pushed as the cure for aging weakness, isn't a miracle. It's a waste byproduct of cheese, rebranded into a $50 billion global industry, exported worldwide, and marketed like liquid gold. But here's the truth. For seniors over 60, whey protein often fails completely. In fact, studies show that nearly 40% of older adults see no muscle growth at all from whey. Zero. Yet the industry keeps selling because profits, not your health, drive this trillion-dollar market. Think about it. Every year, sarcopenia, the silent disease of muscle loss, cripples 1 in 3 seniors, doubles fall risk, and triples fracture risk. Weak legs aren't just aging. They're a direct pipeline to wheelchairs and nursing homes. And while you're mixing your expensive whey shakes, your strength keeps slipping away. That's not prevention. That's manipulation. Meanwhile, real foods, the ones the industry ignores, are proven to work. Amaranth delivers 14 grams of protein per 100 grams. Mussels, a shocking 24 grams. Cottage cheese, moringa leaves, natto. The numbers are staggering, and the results are real. Clinical trials show some of these foods can cut muscle loss in half, restore grip strength, and even improve balance in seniors within weeks. That's why in this video, we will reveal 7 powerful foods that crush whey protein and rebuild muscle after 60. And stick around, because number 2 is so potent that studies show it can cut muscle loss nearly in half. References are listed in the description below. Before we dive in, here's a quick question. Where are you watching from, and how old are you? Tell me in the comments. I love hearing your stories, and I make it my mission to reply back because your experiences keep this channel alive. Now, without any further ado, let's start with number 7. And it's a food so overlooked most seniors have never even tried it. Yet it could be the exact fuel your muscles have been starving for. Number 7. Moringa leaves, 9 grams protein per 100 grams. When most people think of leafy greens, they picture spinach or kale. But hidden in the tropics is a leaf so powerful, it's been nicknamed the miracle tree. Fresh moringa leaves pack nearly 9 grams of protein per 100 grams, making them one of the richest plant protein sources on Earth. That's more protein than many grains, and far more usable nutrients than you'll ever find in a scoop of whey. For seniors, moringa delivers exactly what your muscles are starving for. Quality protein plus a spectrum of vitamins and minerals that support repair, energy, and resilience. In 2019, researchers published findings in the Journal of Food Science and Human Wellness showing that moringa supplementation improved both protein intake and antioxidant levels in older adults, protecting their muscles from oxidative stress. That's critical because as we age, our muscle cells suffer from chronic low-grade inflammation that literally eats away at fibers. Moringa fights back by feeding and protecting at the same time. I'll never forget James, a 68-year-old retiree who came into my clinic complaining of constant fatigue and weakness in his legs. He thought whey shakes would help, but they only left him bloated. When he began adding fresh moringa leaves to his soups and salads, within a month he told me, "Doctor, I actually feel steady again when I walk down the street." His legs hadn't been weak because of age. They had been starved of real, whole food nutrition. What makes moringa especially powerful is its nutrient density beyond protein. It's rich in calcium to strengthen bones, iron to boost oxygen delivery to muscles, and magnesium to reduce cramps. Add in its natural antioxidants, and you have a food that doesn't just rebuild tissue, but shields it from further breakdown. This combination is something whey protein can't provide. It gives amino acids, but no protective shield. And it's practical. Moringa leaves can be steamed like spinach, blended into smoothies, or cooked into soups. In many cultures, it's considered a daily staple, not a supplement. Seniors who adopt it often notice better stamina, steadier energy, and fewer episodes of muscle fatigue. Fresh moringa is proof that the most powerful defenses against sarcopenia often grow quietly in nature, not in a factory tub of protein powder. But as strong as moringa is, the next food on our list, number 6, not only feeds your muscles but also opens up your circulation, making sure every nutrient you eat actually reaches where it's needed. Number 6, cottage cheese, 11 grams protein per 100 grams. Cottage cheese may look simple, but for seniors it's a muscle-building powerhouse that whey protein can't compete with. Just 100 grams of low-fat cottage cheese delivers about 11 grams of protein, and unlike fast-digesting whey, its casein protein is absorbed slowly. That means instead of flooding your system all at once, it provides a steady stream of amino acids over hours. Exactly what aging muscles need to stay in repair mode all day and all night. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition, 2018, found that older adults who ate casein-rich dairy proteins before bed had significantly better overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who consumed nothing. For seniors, this matters more than most realize because muscle breakdown doesn't stop when you sleep. Without fuel, your body actually loses muscle overnight. Cottage cheese turns bedtime into repair time. One evening, Doris, a 70-year-old retired librarian, swapped her usual cookie snack for a bowl of cottage cheese with sliced peaches. Within weeks, she noticed her nighttime leg cramps fading and her mornings felt steadier. "I wake up stronger, not weaker," she told me, and that's the slow drip magic of casein at work. But protein isn't all cottage cheese offers. It's also rich in calcium to reinforce bone strength and vitamin B12, which supports nerve function. Seniors often struggle with weakness, not just from muscle loss, but also from nerve decline. Cottage cheese helps defend both systems at once. And because the low-fat version cuts unnecessary calories while keeping the protein high, it's easy to fit into a diet without risking unwanted weight gain. Another advantage is practicality. Cottage cheese is soft, easy to chew, and easy to digest, making it perfect for seniors who struggle with tougher meats or heavier foods. You can mix it into smoothies, pair it with fruit, or eat it straight from the bowl. Unlike whey protein, which often causes bloating or discomfort, cottage cheese nourishes gently and efficiently. For seniors, it's not about chasing more protein. It's about getting the right protein in the right way. And cottage cheese quietly delivers exactly that. But the next food, number 5, goes even further by combining complete protein with a burst of minerals and energy, making it one of the most balanced muscle-saving foods you can put on your plate. Before we continue, smash that like button and subscribe right now. Don't miss the life-changing tips still ahead. Number 5. Cooked amaranth grain, 14 grams protein per 100 grams. Amaranth may look like just another tiny seed, but when cooked, it delivers close to 14 grams of protein per 100 grams, a number that puts it ahead of most common grains. Unlike rice or wheat, amaranth is a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to rebuild. For seniors battling sarcopenia, this matters because your body's ability to use incomplete proteins drops as you age. Give it partial fuel, and it struggles. Give it complete fuel, and it repairs. A 2014 study in the Journal of Food Science and Technology showed that amaranth protein not only improved nitrogen balance, but also helped regulate blood lipids, proving it supports both muscle and cardiovascular health. That's critical because strong muscles can't exist without healthy circulation to feed them. Unlike whey protein, which often spikes quickly and fades, amaranth gives your body steady, usable protein paired with minerals that protect from multiple angles. One morning, Harold, a 72-year-old retired postman, tried swapping his usual white bread breakfast for a warm bowl of cooked amaranth porridge. 2 weeks later, he told me with a grin, "Doctor, I carried all my groceries up the steps without stopping for the first time in years." His story proves what the science shows. small dietary switches can create powerful changes in strength. Amaranth is also packed with iron to boost oxygen delivery, calcium to strengthen bones, and magnesium to keep muscles from cramping. These minerals work together with its protein to create a synergy that powders like whey can't match. Seniors who rely on bread, rice, or broth miss out on this complete package. And the result is fatigue, shakiness, and slow decline. Another overlooked benefit is its digestibility. Cooked amaranth is gentle on the stomach and provides slow-release carbohydrates, ensuring steady energy throughout the day. For seniors, that means not only stronger muscles, but also the stamina to actually use them. Strength is wasted if you don't have the energy to move. Amaranth proves that not all protein is created equal. For older adults, the completeness of the protein matters just as much as the amount. And this grain, though ancient, may be one of the most modern solutions to the silent epidemic of sarcopenia. But while amaranth builds quietly, the next food, number 4, delivers muscle-preserving power packed in one of the smallest and most overlooked packages you'll ever find. Number 4. Natto, 18 grams protein per 100 grams. Natto, Japan's traditional breakfast food, is not only one of the richest plant proteins, with about 18 grams per 100 grams, but it also delivers unique compounds no protein powder can match. Made from fermented soybeans, natto provides complete protein plus vitamin K2, a nutrient most seniors are severely deficient in. Why does this matter? Because vitamin K2 directs calcium into bones instead of blood vessels, strengthening the skeletal system while reducing the risk of calcification that stiffens arteries. Strong bones and flexible arteries mean stronger, more nourished muscles. In a 2017 study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism, older adults in Japan who ate natto regularly had significantly lower rates of bone fractures and better muscle function compared to those who didn't. Researchers noted that the synergy of soy protein and fermentation-derived nutrients may explain why Japanese seniors have some of the longest health spans in the world. Natto isn't just fuel, it's a protective shield. At first glance, its sticky texture and strong aroma can be off-putting. I remember Kenji, a 69-year-old retiree who grimaced when his daughter urged him to try natto. But weeks later, he admitted, "Doctor, I feel lighter on my feet. I don't get winded as quickly." His story reflects what happens when seniors finally tap into this overlooked powerhouse. Natto also contains nattokinase, an enzyme that improves blood circulation by breaking down fibrin, the protein involved in clot formation. Better circulation means better delivery of amino acids and oxygen to muscles. Many seniors don't realize their weakness isn't just from muscle shrinkage. It's from poor circulation starving their muscles in slow motion. Natto targets both problems at once, and because it's fermented, natto is easier to digest than other soy foods, allowing seniors to absorb more protein with less strain on their stomachs. Compare that to whey protein, which often causes bloating or discomfort, and the difference is clear. For seniors determined to stay independent, natto is a food worth overcoming taste preferences for. It's not just another protein source. It's a multi-pronged weapon against sarcopenia, osteoporosis, and vascular decline. But if natto shows us the power of fermentation, number 3 takes us to another tiny but mighty food, one that carries ancient reputation and modern science as a direct protector of aging muscles. Number 3, dried pumpkin seeds, 19 grams protein per 100 grams. Dried pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas, are one of the most underrated weapons against sarcopenia. At nearly 19 grams of protein per 100 grams, they deliver more protein than many cuts of meat, yet they come in a tiny, convenient package. But what makes pumpkin seeds extraordinary isn't just their protein. It's the blend of magnesium, zinc, and healthy fats that directly support muscle repair and endurance. For seniors, This combination can mean the difference between daily fatigue and lasting independence. In a 2014 study published in Nutrition Research and Practice, magnesium intake was strongly linked to better muscle performance in older adults. Pumpkin seeds happen to be one of the richest food sources of magnesium on Earth. This mineral regulates muscle contraction, reduces cramps, and improves energy production inside the mitochondria, the batteries of your cells. Add zinc, which supports testosterone and growth hormone, and suddenly these little seeds become a powerhouse of muscle preservation. I recall Eleanor, a 73-year-old retired seamstress, who told me her hands ached so badly she could barely thread a needle. She began snacking on a handful of pumpkin seeds each afternoon instead of crackers. Within a month, she said, "Doctor, my grip feels stronger. I can actually open jars again." That small change restored not just her hand strength, but her sense of independence. The high content of arginine in pumpkin seeds is another overlooked advantage. Arginine boosts nitric oxide, which improves blood vessel dilation and circulation. Seniors often suffer from reduced blood flow to their muscles, leading to weakness and fatigue. By opening those vessels, pumpkin seeds don't just feed muscles protein, they ensure the protein actually reaches where it's needed. And unlike whey protein, which can spike insulin and leave you feeling bloated, pumpkin seeds provide steady energy. Their fiber and healthy fats slow digestion, keeping blood sugar balanced. This matters because unstable blood sugar accelerates muscle breakdown and drains stamina. Pumpkin seeds protect against that cycle, keeping the body fueled and resilient. Practicality is another plus. You don't need to cook or prepare much. Just a small handful daily delivers protein and minerals in a form your body can absorb. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, salads, or blend them into smoothies. Pumpkin seeds prove that sometimes the strongest medicine is the simplest snack. But while they guard muscles from the outside, the next food, number 2, goes even deeper, repairing the very scaffolding inside your tissue that age slowly tears apart. Number 2. Cooked mussels, 24 grams protein per 100 grams. Mussels may be small, but when it comes to muscle protection, they deliver an enormous punch. Just 100 grams of cooked mussels contain around 24 grams of high-quality protein. That's more protein than chicken breast, and far more usable nutrition than whey shakes. But protein alone isn't the reason mussels stand out. They are also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B12, selenium, and iron, nutrients that seniors desperately need to keep both muscles and nerves functioning properly. In 2017, a study in the British Journal of Nutrition highlighted that older adults with higher omega-3 intake had greater muscle strength and slower decline than those who consumed little. Mussels are one of the most affordable and sustainable natural sources of omega-3s, and unlike supplements, they come with a complete package of vitamins and minerals that work together. Vitamin B12 supports nerve function, iron ensures oxygen delivery to muscles, and selenium protects tissues from oxidative stress. This combination makes mussels one of the most protective marine foods against sarcopenia. I remember Thomas, a 69-year-old retired engineer, who confessed he was constantly short of breath climbing stairs and blamed his weak legs. After introducing mussels twice a week into his diet, he came back and said, "Doctor, I made it up 2 flights without grabbing the railing." His legs hadn't just gained strength. They were finally being fed oxygen-rich blood and protective nutrients. Another hidden advantage of mussels is their easy digestibility. Many seniors struggle to break down dense cuts of meat or powders like whey that cause bloating. Mussels, however, provide lean, highly bioavailable protein in a light, easily digestible form. This makes every bite count. No waste, no discomfort. Beyond mussels, mussels also support the immune system. Chronic, low-grade infections or inflammation can worsen sarcopenia, and the zinc and selenium in mussels help the body fight back. That means better recovery, steadier energy, and fewer setbacks that rob seniors of independence. They're also versatile, steamed, added to soups, or mixed with vegetables. Mussels provide a protein-packed meal without the heaviness of red meat. For seniors who think strength only comes from steak, mussels are proof that the ocean can provide even greater resilience. Mussels are living proof that small foods can create big changes. And if they can strengthen both muscles and nerves, imagine what the next food can do. Number 1 repairs the very structure of aging muscle tissue itself. Number 1. Powdered spirulina, 57 grams protein per 100 grams. Spirulina doesn't just edge out whey protein, it obliterates it. This powdered blue-green algae contains a staggering 57 grams of protein per 100 grams, making it one of the most protein-dense foods on Earth. But what makes spirulina so powerful for seniors is not just the quantity of protein, it's the quality. Spirulina protein is highly digestible, rich in leucine, and paired with rare compounds like phycocyanin, which directly reduce inflammation and oxidative stress inside aging muscles. That means spirulina doesn't just rebuild muscle, it protects it from breaking down in the first place. A 2016 clinical trial in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that older adults who supplemented with spirulina experienced significant improvements in muscle endurance and grit strength after just 12 weeks. Another study in oxidative medicine and cellular longevity reported that spirulina reduced oxidative stress markers by nearly 30%, protecting mitochondria, the tiny energy factories inside your cells. For seniors, that translates into more energy, faster recovery, and stronger muscles that don't fatigue as quickly. I remember Carlos, a 70-year-old retired gardener, who was skeptical when his daughter added a teaspoon of spirulina powder into his morning smoothie. At first, he called it pond scum, but 2 months later, he told me, "Doctor, I walked the entire market without stopping once." Spirulina had recharged his stamina and given his muscles the raw fuel they've been missing for years. Unlike whey protein, which often comes with digestive issues or poor absorption in older adults, spirulina is absorbed efficiently and delivers more than protein. It contains iron to boost oxygen delivery, B vitamins for energy, and chlorophyll, which helps detoxify cells and reduce inflammation. The synergy of these nutrients makes spirulina a full-spectrum defense against sarcopenia, and it's easy to use. Just a spoonful mixed into water, juice, or smoothies provides more bioavailable protein than most powders combined. For seniors who want strength without bloating, spirulina is unmatched. That's why spirulina stands at the very top of this list. It's not just another supplement. It's a food so concentrated in muscle-preserving power that it leaves whey protein in the dust. So now you know the truth about whey protein and the 7 real foods that actually rebuild muscle and defend against sarcopenia. From moringa leaves to spirulina, every one of these foods carries hard science behind it, not empty promises. The question is, will you put them on your plate, or will you let your strength slip away year after year? Sarcopenia isn't a slow fade you have to accept. It's a condition you can fight, one meal at a time. Independence doesn't disappear overnight. It's stolen in small pieces. A stumble here, a jar you can't open there, a flight of stairs that suddenly feels impossible. But the moment you start fueling your body with the right foods, you take that power back. Now, I want to hear from you. Where are you watching from? And what's the one food you're going to try first after seeing this? Drop it below. I'm not just skimming. I'm actually reading through every comment because your stories are the proof that this fight matters. If this video spoke to you, hit like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more. Your strength after 60 starts today. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.